We're making money moves on this Money Monday, and for those looking to transform their financial future, we brought in just the expert to help us.
Yeah, her tools and tips to fortify our funds are all in her new book, Made Whole, the practical guide to reaching your financial goals. Please help us welcome New York Times bestselling author Tiffany, the Budgetnista Aliche. So this is your second book on personal finance. How can people use these tools to kind of help them create better habits when it comes to spending and saving?
Well, I used to be a school teacher for 10 years, so I like to look at this book as like your money homework.
Ooh.
Yeah, there are 10 steps that the book covers that I call financial wholeness. So that's budgeting, savings, debt, credit, income. That's investing, insurance, net worth, financial team, and estate planning. So I walk you through those 10 steps, and by the end of it, you will reach financial wholeness and get an A+ in money.
A+ in money. I've never got an A+ in anything math related, and money is numbers, but it's also common sense. And you have some tips for those of us who are looking to boost our savings. And one strategy, let me get this right, you split up your paycheck before you see it and spend it. What are the details there?
So, well, I like to call it split it before you get it.
Okay.
So if you want to budget without budgeting, you can go to HR or you can go to the payroll department and ask them to split your paycheck into 2 checking accounts and 2 savings accounts. So checking, your bills account and your spending account, and savings, your goals account and your emergency savings account. So if you do that, it means that your money is already being put to work and you don't have to think about it. So that's really like budgeting before you have to budget.
Okay. That way you don't spend it because it's in the account that you think you're spending out
So
of.
the key really is that you want to make sure that that bills account, it doesn't have a debit card attached to it, so you're not swiping away your bill money accidentally.
Ooh, that is a really good tip. Another tip that you have for us, cut the convenience out. Okay, you say we should disable all of our auto-linked forms and payment. Explain this.
So we all have smartphones that are a little too smart for my taste, right? And so when you whip up your smartphone and you go to your favorite retailer, automatically your card will often populate automatically. And so you can disable that, or do one better, you can actually call that credit card or debit card company and say, can you reissue me a new card with a new card number? So it means that you no longer can easily spend because your card number is not what it was before. It will force you to manually input it, which will slow down your spending.
Okay, so sort of an anti-auto pay crusade to help us slow down.
Road bump.
Okay, that may help. And then you say to separate your spending. You mentioned this already, but I just want to elaborate on it. You separate your bill money and your spending money into different accounts. What is the purpose of that?
So if you have siblings, sometimes you have to separate to see, like, who's really in trouble here. And so this is separating your money into 2 separate banking institutions.
Okay.
So I want you to have your checking at your regular banking institutions, the one you see outside, like on the corner, right? And then I want you to have your savings at an online-only institution. And here's why. If you go shopping like me and you look at your checking account and it says, Tiffany, there's no money here. Your savings is like, but we have money. And you want to make that quick transfer on your cell phone. But if your money's at 2 different banking institutions, unless you have a sleeping bag, that 24-hour wait is not going to be an easy wait. And so you're not going to be able to easily spend because your money's at 2 different institutions.
Another roadblock.
Another roadblock.
For your own benefit.
Yeah, just to slow you down and make you think about, do you really need this? Finally, you say you're taking it old school with this one, but you say bring back CDs.
Yeah, so some of the Z's are like, what are CDs? So CDs, not those type of CDs.
Yeah, not the listening kind.
Yes, this is a certificate of deposit. This is basically a banking account, a savings account in particular, that kind of locks your money away from you. But not only does it lock the money away, it allows your money to grow where it's being locked away. And it doesn't mean you can't have access to it, but if you do access it earlier, you might be charged a fee, and there's a little bit of friction to access your money. And currently is a great time to look into CDs because the APR is super high, APY is super high right now, which is about 5.5% for a year-long CD.
So you're getting all that money back. You're earning interest on your savings.
Yes.
Very helpful.
It sounds like you got to be disciplined and do your homework.
Yeah, do your homework if you want to get an A.
Spoken like a real teacher there. Tiffany, thank you so much for being here with us. And make sure to pick up Made Whole wherever books are sold.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.